Hello and welcome back to Bite-Sized Pixels. In this tutorial we'll be looking at different types of lists for our navigation. So in the last tutorial we looked at different elements and creating margins and floats within these, as well as looking at the height and the width of these elements. So we'll just go into our source code. Given our source code, you will see that we have our elements here, and we just want to click inside of the navigation. So just click in there. Oh. Got to be very careful that we don't disrupt these elements here. So we're in our navigation. What we first want to do is create a header. We'll look further into these later on. And just put unordered list. So first thing is we write UL and LI. We close that one. Now this is defining that it's an unordered list for our code. This means that it's going to be a link. So when someone clicks inside of here, when it's got an ahref link, it will go in here. But for now, we're just going to write contact. Create another one. And this will just put about for now. So if we go into our live view, here you can see that it's actually hidden. And that is because of our style sheet. If we go into that quickly and change our navigation, put that to auto, and that should work for the moment. Yeah, so you can see here in our split view that you can alter it and see that it works at the same time. So here we have unordered list, and that will create everything in bullet points for you. So to see what other lists there are, if we go back to our code in full, we can easily just open up another navigation menu just to make it a bit more defined. And for this, instead of it being UL, we want it to be OL. So create OL, close that one, and as before, we go LI. So if we go contact, and about this will just show you what different types of lists there are. Let's go live. And again, there you can see, now this one is different because it is actually numbered. So this one is called an ordered list. So under this bit, if we just put H1, and as you can see, that H1 is just a header. So H1 means that it'll be quite large, so it stands out a little bit more. So unordered list, bullet points. Ordered list is numbered. To create one more list called a definition list. So if we go back to our code full screen, and what we need to do is create a new title, first of all, and we'll give this a different heading volume, so we'll just call this one definition list. And for this one, we call it DL, so it's slightly different, this one. Now the DL is a bit like a glossary, so that will consist of a title and a block of information which will actually relate to the title. So DT will mean title, and DD will mean element in this one. So got our DL, we'll just close that one. And we want DT first of all. Close that. And then we would have DD, which means like data, essentially. So when we go to our live view, we should just see that this one, oh, it's actually come out the side of this one, but you can see definition list, and you would have definition, data, definition, and then your data in this one. What to do now is go into our code and fix this problem. And what we'll just do is pop this in a navigation element. So open up your nav and then close nav there. So when you go back to your live view, you'll see that it's actually in the right place in its own little column there. For each different website, there's different purposes for these different lists, and you'll just find which one's right for you. Thank you for watching this quick tutorial.